you watch Princess Diaries, right? Oh, you remember how she was
so good.
I don't know what the podcast was that she had, but it was like something with Lily. And
the radio station?
Yeah, and like the girl, she was like, take one! And then she ran back to the camera. That's literally us.
We need one of those.
Wait, no. I would clip my finger.
I'll do it then.
Hold on.
Did you get that? Nice.
Did you think they
Nice.
heard the
I think they heard that. I
Okay,
think that was
cool.
crisp. Shit was crisp. Well, guys, episode 3.
Welcome back.
We are back.
Backstreet's back. All right.
Bro, I was a big fan of Kevin.
Who's Kevin? Federline? Wait, that's Brittany's husband.
No, I'm talking about Kevin and Backstreet Boys. Kevin and Backstreet Boys.
Who's Kevin Federline?
He's the one that looks like super. He looks like a vampire. Like he's like super sleek, super sharp. Yeah. My God, when I went to go see the Backstreet Boys, I was screaming. I was fangirling.
You went to see the Backstreet
Yeah, I
Boys?
went to see them twice. So good. They're so good.
Kevin.
Oh my God. I was like, Kevin! I have a video.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sleek.
that's 100% vampire vibes.
Vampire vibes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. What up, guys?
All right. Welcome back.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
3rd episode. I didn't think we would ever have made it this far.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, number 3. Big old 3.
You know what they say, good things come in threes.
Yes.
That's the thing.
I think so. Yeah.
333 is like lucky, right?
It is very lucky.
Okay.
I'm with it.
I fuck with it.
Number 3. So it should
All
be a
right.
good episode. It's gonna be. A
It'll be a good episode. So, in the honor of 333, we're gonna keep it lighthearted today,
Yeah.
right?
I think.
Okay.
I think last week was a little.
It was a little dark.
It wasn't
dark, but it was like on the darker side of what we usually talk about.
Yeah, it was a little negative.
Absolutely.
That was a little negative.
Yeah. Okay, but anyways, welcome back to episode 3. Why did I just blank?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know, but okay. So I was thinking about this like, when was it? On my way to work.
Okay.
So I was just driving,
yeah.
and this is when I texted you. I was like, hey, I thought about something, and I think we should talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, so we are in our late 20s.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Late 20s. So I'm not spiritual. Well, I am. I think I am. Consider myself spiritual.
I've gotten spiritual as I've gotten older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I have been in this like, not to be super cringy, not cringy, but like super cheesy, but like very in the manifesting era of my life.
Okay.
I think so.
I love that.
So like, I know you've also been, in that same boat. So I think I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Today. Yeah.
Well, like,
I think that's
so like, what do you
good thing.
mean?
So, okay. So, like, when was this? 2 weeks ago?
This is recent.
This is, okay, it was recent. But it was like 2 weeks ago, I came home to, like, after, like, a long day work, dude.
Right.
And then I went to the gym, whatever. So, it was, like, around 1 in the morning. Okay?
Ooh, okay.
Very late. So, came home. I opened my door, and I turned on the light in my apartment. I was just standing there. I was like, damn. I was like, damn. I was hands on my hips. I was like, damn.
Not the dad pose. Damn.
Yeah,
Damn, the lawn needs
sweaty
mowing.
ass.
God damn it.
I was looking around. I was like,
The gutters are gutting.
my belly doing a little thing. I was like, damn. Yeah, my foot out.
I feel the cholesterol today.
I had my foot out. I was like, looking around. I was like, damn. I did this shit. Like, right.
Not where I was going, but okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, obviously. But I looked around. I was like, damn. I did this shit. I looked around. I was like,
Absolutely. Okay,
fucking
that's
did- I know, shit. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I'm not where I'm at, where I want to be, obviously.
Right, but it's a
I'm
journey.
like, I'm like, huh. A couple years ago, I was over here on Zillow in my parents' house. Just like, I was like, one day,
One day, that's gonna be me.
I will be living by myself. That shall be me. No, I'm here, bro. I was like, I love it here. Love it here. So I think that's like one of those things where you don't think that you're manifesting something,
Right.
but you're actually
Manifesting.
currently in your manifestation.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, I had to share that. I think that was
No.
a nice thought. That was a nice thought.
Honestly, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like manifestation is so underrated.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I saw, like, I'm a TikTok junkie or whatever,
Fair
but,
enough,
like,
fair.
they always talk about how billionaires believe in horoscopes and spirituality and manifestation, but millionaires don't. Okay.
Okay, elaborate.
And,
like-
but I can't. I'm
Okay,
not in
that's
that
fine.
tax bracket.
That's okay.
I'm not.
We will get there. We will get there, and we will be back with that question.
I don't know if
Keep
you
watching. We will let you know. If you support us, we will let you know.
For the record, I am not in that tax bracket.
Neither am I.
I am in a working class
We
tax
still work.
bracket.
We're trying not to work.
No, seriously.
Anyways,
But
continue.
so, it just made me think, like, if billionaires believe that,
Yeah.
there's got to be something behind it,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And I personally, like, I manifest all the time. And, like, it's
Yeah.
crazy because, like, I saw this TikTok one time where it told me, like, if you don't know how to speak to yourself and you don't know how
right.
to write down your dreams, write to yourself as if you're already living it.
Oh my god, oh my god,
Right.
I believe that 100%.
Okay?
Yeah.
So here's what is so crazy. I thought it was stupid. I really thought it was stupid.
Okay.
So I was
yeah,
like,
yeah. Like I said,
it's
cheesy.
It's cheesy. It's
Right.
it's if you if you don't practice that
Yeah.
and it's not something that you're used to,
Right.
when you start doing that, it feels a little silly because you're
Yeah.
like, dear me, it's me. You know what I
Dear
mean?
me, it's me. You're rich.
No, literally. But at the same time, like, I saw it one time when I was at a really low point in my life where nothing was going for me.
Right.
You know, and not in a sense where, like, I wasn't happy, I wasn't healthy, like, none of that. Like, I was very fulfilled. When I look back at it, I was very fulfilled.
Yeah.
But just like any other person, I get in my feelings and I get kind of sad because things aren't happening for me.
Yeah.
You know, and so I stumbled upon this TikTok one time and they were just like, if you're ever feeling like depressed or you're feeling like you're in a rut and you don't have someone to talk to yourself.
Right.
And talk to yourself in a manner in which you want to see yourself. And so I thought, okay, what could possibly go wrong from this?
Exactly.
I'm already at rock
I'm already
bottom.
down, dude.
I'm already in the trenches.
Might as well just climb,
Put
go
it up,
up.
put it up there,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
so I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do, but whatever. So I did. I wrote to myself and I was like, dear me, it's me.
Dear me, it's me. That's literally how I start my journals.
No, literally. And so I remember, and this is so crazy because
Yeah.
when we moved into this house, I found like, thank you, I found like my journals, and I have like different journals, and I
Yeah.
there's no method to it. I just kind of like, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling flowery today, so I'm gonna
Right.
write in my flowery one, or like
Oh,
I'm feeling
cute.
very bland, and I want to write in my one single color, like just stuff like that. And I found those journals, and I stumbled upon an entry that I wrote the date, the time, and the location of where I was. Because I was like, you know
Word.
what? I want to remember this.
Yeah.
And so I specifically remember
Yeah.
this was back in our first apartment, like how long ago?
Wow.
That was like a couple of
6,
years ago. Yeah.
5 years?
5 years.
5 years?
Oh, but 4 or 5.
But yeah. Oh, wow.
Long time ago. Okay.
Time has flew.
And mind you, this is like present day.
yeah.
Like, I'm living in this house that we bought, right?
Yeah.
And I read it, and it said, oh, it's so cheesy, but I'm going to
No,
say
go
it.
ahead, say it. Fuck it.
It was like, Hi, Alexis. It's Alexis. And I wanted to thank you for all of the hard work that you have done for our lives. I can't believe that you are making X amount of dollars and you are stable enough to do this and you're driving the car that you want. And I'm so happy that Patrick is making X amount of dollars and he is this type of person in your life and he does this and he does this. And it freaked me out because like when I will literally find it and I will show it to you. And it freaked me the fuck out because, like, I could not believe that I wrote that. You know what I mean? And like
crazy.
this is like a journal that I just found. Like it wasn't meant for journaling. It wasn't meant for that. I bought it at a Target because I was like, that's pretty. I'm writing it. I'm gonna write.
Yeah.
And when I read it back, I was tripping, and I literally had an epiphany, and I texted Patrick and I was like, hey, I need to talk to you. And anytime that like I say those type of things, he's like immediately drops what he's doing and he's like, what is wrong?
Right.
And I was like, I'm sorry, like, are you free? And he goes, yeah, I'm free, like, I'm good, what's up? And I was like, I wanted to share something with you that I wrote years ago. And he was like, okay. And he was like, I'm scared. He's like, what's wrong? And I was like, no, it's,
say it, girl.
I was like, it's not even that. I was just like, I was like, I manifested it and I finessed it. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, literally, Ariana Grande, just like magic, it fucking happened.
Right.
And he was like, no. And I said, yes. And word for word, I literally said, thank you for putting in the work to further your career so that we could make this amount of money. Thank you to Patrick for working so he can make this amount of money. Thank you for the work that you've done so that you are living lavish in your own home and you are no longer stressing about the bills and you're no longer stressing about how to make ends meet and you know, you can give back to your family and all this stuff. You're taking care of your parents and you're doing all this stuff.
That's crazy because you literally have.
It was so crazy. I could fucking cry. Like I would love to post it for people to see it, but like I really don't want people to know because like it's sacred to me.
Yeah. No, you don't have.
But it was crazy. That's crazy. And I was reading it to him and I fucking started crying and he's like, why are you crying? And I was like, I don't know how to tell you this, but like my body's like vibrating right now.
It's the energy right there.
It's the energy. And I was like, I am so in alignment. It's ridiculous. And he's not in that realm. He doesn't really understand it, you know, like he just supports me as best as he can. But I was like, I'm telling you, my chakras are aligned.
Right.
We are manifesting. And I told him, I was like, I don't know if you believe this or not, but we are a fucking power couple.
Yeah.
And I was like, we may not be a ridiculously 7-figure $1 million household or whatever, but yet. But for our age and what we have gone through, we're very financially well off.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I can't believe it. And it's imposter syndrome every day because I wake up and I'm like, is this really my life? You know,
how did I get here?
How did I get here? You know, like I look at this house because I remember a long time ago I would be like, oh my God, I just want to own a home. That's all I want to do. I just want to own a home. Like a nice one that I can call home, one that I can open up to my friends and my family and like show them like, look at all my fruits of my labors, you know, like, and it is so crazy to me because we fucking did it. In this economy?
Bro,
we did it.
Literally. And you worked your ass off.
Worked
your... And see, like with that, like, I guess, like, when you wrote it, like, how did you feel? Like, when you first wrote it, were you, like, putting yourself already, like, energetically? Because, I mean, when you're writing it, it's different when you're just writing it, right? But when you're writing it and also like putting yourself in it, like you see it kind of thing, I think that's when it like starts. So that
it's crazy. Like honestly I remember when I wrote it because I was like crying to Patrick and I said, this is not any of your fault.
Right.
the cards are dealt and this is what it is. But
Yeah.
I feel as though we're never going to have these things because we're stuck in a cycle, you know? And like, we couldn't get good paying jobs, so we had to work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I worked 2 or 3 at one point. So did he.
Yeah.
You know, and like, we were constantly waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and then going to bed at midnight and then doing it all over again.
It's
never
just
having
draining.
a day. It's draining. And and I told him, I was like, I feel so pathetic because we're 23
At the time.
and I haven't accomplished anything in my life.
Right.
Like, I've accomplished the fact that my body hurts, I'm in debt,
I'm tired.
and I'm not going anywhere in my life.
Right. I think that the hardest too is like, the hardest part of it is also trying not to compare yourself.
But
to
you
other
do.
people, but you just do.
You just
That's
do.
the annoying part. Is like, I know I shouldn't.
Right.
But I'm over here like, ugh. Like, why am I not where that person is? dude?
Exactly.
Like, what
And-
are you guys doing that I'm fucking doing wrong?
Exactly.
That was
And
that was the hard part.
It
for sure.
it really was. And like, I think it's so crazy because I specifically remember that whole year I told Patrick, I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't look at other people and I can't be happy for them.
Right.
And like, it sounds so selfish and it sounds so disgusting, but like, when you're really like at the lowest,
Yeah.
it's hard to feel happy for other people.
Yeah, because you're not happy.
Because you're not happy. Like, how can
Right.
how can you see the success for other people?
Right.
You know?
And it doesn't, it doesn't hurt. Like, it's not to be like, oh, like, fuck you or anything.
No, and
It's
that's the
more-
thing. It's just like, fuck, man. Like, I wish I had that.
yeah,
You know, like, I
yeah.
wish I did. I wish I made this decision to do that.
But
And I
then
wish
that was also mentally draining. in
it is
itself.
too. Yeah. And so I remember, like, I took a break from social media and
Yeah.
like, I deleted or deactivated and deleted my apps and all that type of stuff. I like took a hiatus for a long time.
Yeah.
And I went into like almost like an alcoholic state. Like, I was drinking a lot and I was smoking a lot because
yeah,
I was just so stressed out. And I remember one day he came home and we had a fight and I sat there and I was just like, okay, I need a moment. And he's just like, okay. And I was like, I am very unhappy and I
Yeah.
know you're unhappy,
Right.
but if you and I are going to make it out, we need to take a break, right? So I remember, like, I got a glass of wine and I got my book and I wrote that.
That's the exact time you wrote it.
That was the exact time,
That's
yeah.
the context. Oh, okay.
That's
Nice.
like,
Right.
we had just had a disgusting fight.
Whoa.
And like, it was to the, like, we've had fights where
Right.
it's like, are we gonna break up or
Yeah.
are we gonna get through this? You know what I mean? And like, we've been together for fucking 9 years and you have every fight under the sun.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Huh.
Yeah. And so he said to me, he was like, okay. And he goes, well, no matter what we do, he was like, I love you and I'm in this with you. And he was like,
So cute.
yeah. And he was like,
So cute.
he's like, take your time. It's not a big deal. Like, come to bed when you're ready. And I said, okay. So I stayed up and I drank for like an hour and a half by myself in my feelings, crying on the floor, cleansing.
Yeah.
And I wrote that. And I tucked it away. I didn't even fucking remember it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I went to bed the next day. I left it there. I picked it up. Totally fucking forgot.
Yeah.
And that was it.
The fact that you still have it
Yeah.
through
Three moves.
3 moves.
Yeah. It stayed with
How
me.
did you?
It stayed with me and I didn't even know. And when I looked at it, like, when we were unpacking the things into our forever home,
Yeah.
right, I was like, okay, like, this is it. This is my last move.
Yeah.
And I fucking cried because I was like, this is it. Like, this is our last move. We're never going to leave.
Because there's no lease.
There's no
nothing.
lease.
This is yours,
No one's
dude.
going to tell us to leave. Like,
Yeah.
we did the work. We waited 2 years while we were in our positions to make sure that we were in it. We
Yeah.
had financial stability. We saved all the money. We
Yeah.
fixed our credit. And when it was time, it was smooth sailing. And so when we got here, I cried because I was like, my fucking sacrifice got me here.
Yeah.
And when I pulled out that, and like, granted, like, you know, we had moved in and I haven't even touched it. So this was like maybe a month or two after really, like, really starting to unpack.
Yeah.
And I found it. And I was like, oh, fun. And I was like, ah.
Oh, love that for me.
Yeah. And so I was
Merry
like just looking
Christmas.
through it because I was like, oh, I wonder like if I can keep this or whatever, not knowing what was in it.
Yeah. Oh, I love
And-
finding things like that.
Right?
Dude, it's awesome. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So then I was like telling Patrick, I was like, I can't even fucking believe this right now.
Right.
Like I was like shaking. I was like the Holy Spirit done got me. I was like shaking.
Lord,
Literally like fucking Sunday church,
Yeah.
you know, preaching to this bitch. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't even fucking fathom how that works. And I was just like, bro, literally like Ariana Grande, just like magic. Snap of the finger, did it.
No, but you don't even realize it in
You
the moment.
don't.
In the years that you work your fucking ass off, all the lows, all like the people you meet, the people that you lose, all that shit, you're like, fuck.
It's crazy.
I'm here.
Like
Because of me, dude.
I'm here.
I'm here because of me.
I did that.
I literally.
I did
Hands
that.
on your hip.
I
did
did
that
that
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just take a moment and just like fucking, just
Give yourself a little pat on the
little-
back. Give
A
me
little
pat
fucking
the
pat
back.
on your back, man. I could cry. That was a
I
good
fucking-
one.
Thanks.
That was good. Wow. Oh my god, I never knew that.
I don't like, well, because like,
Well, it's not like I'm asking.
no,
you
no,
know,
no,
but-
I know. And like, the thing is like, it's so corny, right? Like, it's weird because when I think about like manifestation and like spirituality, like, I am very so connected. Like, to the point where when I have thoughts
Yeah.
to myself,
Yours is strong.
mine are strong. Like, when I
Yeah,
have
yours is
thoughts,
strong.
my ears will ring, but like in different frequencies. So like there's like high
What?
pitch and there's low pitch and there's there's
Yeah.
constant pitch or whatever, but like there's meaning to it, you
Yeah,
know, where it's
yeah.
like these are your spirit guides talking. Like they say that I can't remember it. Like I
Yeah.
always have to reference back, but they say like certain things that you hear, certain pitches in certain ears mean certain things. So like for example, and don't quote me on this, but for example,
You believe
like
what you believe.
yeah,
Go ahead.
like if you're having a positive thought,
Yeah.
where it's like, okay, for example, I'm gonna go for that job. I'm gonna go
Right.
for that job. And then you hear like a high pitch in like your left ear, that is your higher self telling you you're on the right path.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
Chase it.
This is for you.
Yeah.
Follow your intuition and do it. Right?
Oh,
So
okay.
like
No,
I'm
I
into
get it.
numerology, spirituality,
Oh, yeah.
I look for signs, like I talk like it's so corny and cheesy,
Talk
but
to yourself.
I literally talk to myself, I talk to my house, I talk
Yeah.
to like fucking Encanto. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Casita, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
you
Good.
what you
That's
breathe
you
into
being
your walls.
fucking grateful.
Yeah.
It's literally you being fucking grateful. for
Literally.
every little thing that you have.
It's giving Betty White. We must give thanks to the window, to the wall, to the sweat down my balls. Yeah, exactly. Literally that.
Mine would be like, I get mine on my, when I'm like writing down something, I get it on my back.
You're
It's
chill.
yeah. I'm like,
Ooh.
got it.
We're on the
like, thank you.
Ooh.
Like, I literally just say thank you.
yeah.
I'm like, thank you for, like, I talk to myself, look in the mirror, and be like,
Dude, okay.
you got it, dude.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Please. You got it.
I got you, bitch. I got you.
That makes me so excited.
Yeah.
We're currently in our You're currently in your manifestation.
If you're watching this, drop down in the comments and tell us what you've manifested.
Ooh, I want to hear that. I want to hear that.
I want to hear that
Yeah,
too.
seriously. Even if it's like the smallest thing, the smallest fucking thing. Like my journal is literally filled with like, from what I can remember, because sometimes I just lose it.
Your journal?
Yeah, I have a manifestation journal.
No, it's literally me.
That's-
I have like
literally.
5 journals and they serve different purposes, but
Right,
it's
right.
whatever I can grab my hands on first.
Literally, I have like sticky notes in it. I have like all.
I draw on mine too.
I think that's good. I think you should draw on it, because then if it's too plain, I feel like you're not authentic to your.
It's boring.
It is boring.
I want a color.
I want the color in my journal. It's
my
not.
journal.
I don't know. I don't think it's cheesy. I think. Oh well, manifestation is different for everybody too. It's like our definition of manifestation could be somebody else's definition of like prayer. think that's the same
That's
thing.
very true. Yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing. It doesn't
It's
matter
the
what
same
you believe
thing,
in.
just a
It's
different
the same,
word.
It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like that. I like this idea.
You know what I'm currently manifesting? Slim waist and a fat ass.
Bro! Stand up.
No. No.
She got it. She got the little
No, but I
curve.
want a
Like
fucking
slim,
bakery,
slim.
bro.
Bro.
Want that shit. Doom, 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 doom.
Fucking Netflix.
Big. Boom.
Bro, what if we get a studio?
For what?
This. Wouldn't that be dope?
For our podcast?
Yeah.
I could fuck with it.
Fuck with it.
Okay, we're gonna manifest that.
I'm putting it down in my journal later.
My journal's
No,
gonna
stop,
about
because
this.
it'll fucking happen. For real. It'll happen.
Our studio is just my unoccupied empty ass
It's-
room.
Be in the garage at the house. Be in my garage at the house. Bro. Yeah.
I love that.
Ah,
We should
that'd be
take this
cool.
shit mobile.
Dude. Mobile on a cart? Like on a cart?
No, like other people's places.
Oh, that'd be cool. I'll have some guests on here. I want to hear, yeah.
We need to have guests.
Yeah.
We need to have friends.
I'm down. I need to have some friends. Who wants to be my friend? I'm trying to manifest some friends. Manifesting my friends.
I'm taking friend applications.
My career friends are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
No,
I'm right
literally
fucking
me.
here, dude.
Hello?
I'm right.
Bitch.
You don't count. You're a sister. You're a sister.
That's gay. I don't know. Am I your sister? Like,
Yes.
fuck, dude, you're here today
I was here last week
and the week before,
and the week before, and I slept over both times.
and she's gonna sleep over again
Tonight.
But let the record show it is not for me.
we
It is for
can.
my husband.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's so annoying because Ayana is like good friends with me and then good friends with Patrick, and so like we have to share her,
I'm
and it's
integrated.
weird.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
We literally send each other like TikToks.
Who?
Me and Pat.
That's gay.
That's super gay.
What the fuck are you guys sending? What are you like
fishing? It's so funny.
You know what's
It's so funny.
You know what's so annoying? He literally will be like, "Babe, it's TikTok time," because that's like our little love
TikTok
language,
time?
right? Like so, like at night we cuddle,
Yeah.
and we'll like watch like TikToks as they come, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Babe, watch these. They're all about fishing," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "I sent these to Ayana," and I'm like, "I'm like what?"
Yes.
And I'm like literally like, first of all, she's my friend, and then
What
and
are you
then he's
doing?
like, first of all, she's my friend, and I'm like, but it's so funny because
My
like
parents.
we're good, like we have our relationship, but then
Yeah.
you also have a relationship with him where like you're always with me anyways, but then
he's-
you kind of serve purpose to him too.
Yeah. We're fishing buddies.
They're fishing buddies, they're camping buddies,
Snowboard
they're
buddies.
snowboard buddies, like.
Just buddies. And I'm Max's buddy. Right, Max?
Oh my god.
Hates me. Whatever.
No, honestly, like if I were to manifest friends, I have to like I have like a running of 5 friends, right? Like I
Right,
could
yeah.
literally
Yeah.
on my hand. No, actually, that's not fair.
You have running 10 friends?
Yeah, I'm running 10 friends, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and like these friends all hold like near and dear to
Yeah.
my heart, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm not gonna name them, but
No.
like you know, like
who you are, type of thing.
yeah, you know who you are. If you're my friend, you know. But like I can only have 10. Like if I
My limit is 10.
my limit is 10.
I'm not dropping anybody off.
No, yeah, you know what I mean? It's kind of like I know how much I personally can give, and I
Yeah.
know that I can only give a real part of me to only like 10 people.
Yeah. I think the rest is like, I'll give you like part of me.
And the part of that is like a part of it.
Right.
Like
right.
I can give you 25, but
Right.
whatever 20, what's the half of 25?
12.5.
0.5. Okay, I can give you 12.5% of me. That's all I give.
But and the rest of it is going to be like for everybody else.
Yes.
Right. I don't know. Like, it's hard for... How many friends do I have? I don't know. Not 10.
Wait, no, but how many friends do you have?
Because I have my
Your
coworkers-
siblings don't count.
I know my siblings don't count, but they're my besties. Okay, I have like because like I spend a lot of time with like my coworkers because we are all like it's a security team, so we're
But do you
we
hang
know-
out outside of work?
we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we get
like how often?
fucked up. Almost. Well, not in the last like week. Not in the last week because of like everything that's going on in terms of like Maui and stuff. But usually almost every weekend for the most part. At least once a month, twice a month.
Okay, because you've been
Yeah.
here for 3 weeks, and you've been spending a lot of time with us.
Like on a Thursday night, sometimes.
Oh, you're one of
Yeah.
those.
Mhm.
Oh, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Don't
They
ask
get
me to hang out.
Yeah.
After
They're like the drinking friends. Like they're.
oh
Yeah, so I don't hang out with them all the time because they be.
like my liver needs a break.
My liver, please needs a break.
I need a water.
But they're also like the types of people that like I can go to if I need anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like my emergency contact type of thing. Like if if something happened, I'll call you, obviously. But then I also have like people I could call and like all that. So
Right.
yeah, I don't gotta also talk to them all the time because I fucking see them all the time anyways.
That's fair.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't
What are
count it.
like? What's like the age range of your like
Bro,
coworkers?
That's so funny because
Don't tell me they're like 45.
no, I think like late 30s.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
But I wouldn't be surprised if I was friends with someone that was like 45.
I also would not
Bro,
be
I'd
surprised.
be BFFs. Kidding me?
She comes, can I bring my friend? He's a 55-year-old divorcee, and he's really good at a spinning rod.
I don't know if I should put it. That was.
That doesn't count. That's
But he
family.
was he's also a buddy.
You okay?
Yeah, that was all this friend was like 55.
He's a ripe 52, bitch.
People thought he was my sugar daddy. I was like, bro, no.
Ew.
I was like, no. Are you fucking kidding me?
I look?
Bitch, I pay for myself.
No, you don't. He always pays for you.
Then I pay him back.
Oh, I don't do that. I'd be
That
like,
is your problem.
thank you.
Thank you, run. But yeah, I
That
think
is-
my age range for in terms of friends is like, dude, 20-year gap, like from like early 20s to like late 30s.
That's not bad
40s,
though.
yeah.
That's a good range.
Yeah. So that's not. Yeah, that's normal in a work environment, especially
Especially when you're young.
Yeah. So I don't know. I get along with everybody, I think.
Yeah. No, you do 100%. You remember when we worked together and you were like besties with Gloria?
Dude, Gloria was like 70 fucking years old.
Dude, seriously.
Yeah, she was like 70.
And it's Glow. Put the damn cereal down.
Glow, you don't need another large Coke. Glow,
Stop.
stop it. Put it down. Put it down. Please.
Stop. Why are you always taking the free food?
Glow.
And but you know what? Honestly, she always stashed the food, and when I was
She had
hungry,
fucking
I was
food.
always like, I'd be, Glow, I'm starving.
I want some Rice Krispies, Glow.
And she always had it. She's the mom.
She is.
She's a
an
grandma.
angry one.
What do you, oh, she do
She
be,
was-
she
be
do be
angry.
angry.
But
She was, fucking I'm like, God damn it, fucking bitch. I'm like, whoa, okay, bitch, relax. Why don't
You're
you
gonna-
eat a Rice Krispie? You're gonna pop
gonna
a
faint.
blood vessel.
you're gonna fucking faint.
Stop.
Gloria, relax.
I can't handle
Yeah.
this. I don't know how to fill out the paperwork.
I think did she have an inhaler? I think she did. No, I don't know.
She did.
She did. And I was like, you're gonna pop a lung. Relax. I'm not CPR certified. Were you?
No. I just conducted
Damn,
it.
she ran the whole operation without being CPR.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nobody knows you were my boss. Oh, not nobody, but we need to
I was
establish
kind of
it.
your boss.
You were my boss.
I was more like your bestie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, same thing. Like,
No,
this is-
but like it was weird because like actually I was supposed to be your immediate supervisor. But
Still-
when was there, he didn't allow that to kind of happen. He was very hands-on and he was like, you guys report to me.
Oh, okay, but I still reported to you.
No, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
the rest of the girls didn't feel that way.
Oh yeah, well,
Which is fine. Like, I don't care. I don't want the responsibility any fucking way.
That was a lot of
like, leave me
responsibility.
alone.
Please. I'm just trying to have fun here.
Insert clip of us having fun right here.
We're gonna have to pick one because there's a lot.
And here.
I'm gonna put a couple on.
Oh my god. No, you
Bro.
There's so many.
I think I have to put it on. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
gotta
think you should.
I gotta blur out. No. Okay, what's the rules on that?
We'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
whatever,
but
whatever.
we have some fun times. We had some fun times.
We did not do work. Like
No, we
did not do
didn't.
work at all.
When we worked. But when
Yes.
there was downtime, we
That was a lot of downtime.
There was a lot of
we
downtime.
Down the fuck out of that time.
Yeah, no, seriously. But that's because like we did our job. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
For me, and I've carried this 100% true to this day, is like, you come in, get your shit done,
and then
have fun. Like, you whatever you have to do that shit.
I think
and then be done.
all the work on my end ended at like 1.
Yeah.
Lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after that, take out the Nintendo Switch. Take out the Nintendo Switch right now.
Let's play Overcooked.
Bust ass right now.
Who's going to make the rice?
Fucking
Not me.
play that shit.
I got in trouble because I can't make rice.
It was like a fucking it was like a game room in there for a minute.
And the fact is that like our boss was just kind of like, look at my kids.
Look at them playing. Look at them playing. They're playing. Don't know what that is. They look like they're having fun.
Seriously.
Again, we went off. You said we were gonna go off, but we went off.
You went off.
I did.
But that was a good one.
That was a good one.
God damn it.
Damn it. I knew it was gonna happen.
It was. But you know what? It definitely rings true to manifestation, right? Because like I'm pretty sure we both sat down at one point and realized this is not feasible for us. We're not being fulfilled here. We're not utilizing our skills. And so we're going to manifest something better. And we did.
Yeah.
We did.
We figured out that like that job was kind of just a dead end at that point.
It really was. You know, and like I loved it because it provided me the foundation that I needed, and it showed me that I have skills.
Yeah.
You know, and like same for you.
Yeah, I mean,
like
because when I got laid off and you guys called me back, it was a decision that I had to like, okay, yes, they're gonna pay me more, and like, yes, it's like a stable job, but as of right now, like, I'm not gonna be happy.
What am I gonna
it's
do?
Not, it's
Yeah.
not where I want to be at. Like, I'm not gonna grow in that company. And like at that point, I was like, okay, well, it's a test from fucking universe. Like, okay, what do you really, really want right now?
Yeah.
Out of your life. And then, boom, like out of nowhere, I got this like
This
opportunity.
Job. Yeah.
For this job, and I was like, holy crap. Like, if I said yes to you guys,
I would
never
had
be
this.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God.
And I love how that
crazy.
works. You know, like the universe, God, whoever it is that you believe in, like it's crazy.
Trust
but
the
when
path, dude.
when you're tested, you're tested.
Dude. Oh, yeah.
God, I fucking love spirituality.
I love it but hate it because it's like, I don't want to feel uncomfortable, but you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
And I think the other thing too that is like really cool is that like when it comes to spirituality and like the supernatural and all of that, all of it, it's
crazy.
just so fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Like, how is it even real?
It's not, but it is.
It's
the
real.
veil is thin.
It's real.
It's real, 100%.
Dude, spirit. I always thought like, it's okay. I don't want to be dark, okay, but
Okay.
I'm like, how does it feel like to actually die? You know, like not like die, but like where am I?
Where do I go?
It's crazy because where am I gonna go? Like,
Where do I go?
Like, where do I go? Where are you guys gonna put me? Like,
Do I just float away?
do I just switch departments? You know?
Do I bid out?
Like, do I? Like, where do you go? Where do you go? Do you not?
No.
I'm genuinely.
No, the way I picture it, right, is like
stoner
It's
talk.
like you're done, you did. You know,
Yeah,
like
but
you're
then-
like, sorry, you're like,
Yeah.
Right? And then, like, when you shed this skin...
What up, y'all?
Hi!
What up, bestie?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Bestie number two.
Number two.
Isn't that, like, the best time to go fishing?
I don't know. Hi.
We shall
Hi.
see. We shall see. I didn't check the weather.
Looks like it's gonna stop raining.
I hope so. But I'm fighting the sky. I'm fighting the sky, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I'm fighting the sky.
What
What are we talking about?
Oh, spirituality.
Dead.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're dead, right? You're like right here. You're
You're
like
dead,
you're
right?
just dead.
Yeah.
And then when
Yeah.
you shed this skin, what I imagine is like, you know how like in the cartoons, like the little ghosty comes out?
Yeah, the little orb. No.
No. Yes, but no. I'm talking like an actual like cartoon where like you're dead, but then like you're like yourself, but then like
oh,
you're
and
like a foggy
Yeah,
self,
yeah, yeah. A little
right?
translucent.
Translucent. That's
yeah,
a better
okay,
word
okay,
for
okay,
foggy.
okay.
But like that, and then like
Okay.
from there, I think like you have to go to like an office and just say,
You clock it.
like, what's my assignment?
Bitch, capitalism never ends. Bro, even when I'm dead, I'm gonna keep working, dude.
Could you imagine?
So mad.
Could you imagine like, hi, I'm dead and I need to come.
I just died.
And I need to pick up my assignment, and then you read it, and it's, I don't want to haunt people at the park.
I don't like the park. I never went outside when I was alive. Never went outside when I'm dead.
Could you imagine? I have to go, and then after this, in my next 20 years, I have to go and I have to haunt the cemetery.
You get a pension.
I hate the smell of grass.
So, do I get life insurance? Yeah, so what do you do? What do you do? Because I've seen, you've seen those like ones where like you like die in a house, right?
You die
You die in a house, but you never leave the house.
I'll be pissed.
I'd be like, so fucking mad.
I hate this apartment.
What do you do all day? Up the stairs? You can't cook food, bro.
No, and then the worst part is like you fucking like the new people that you're watching. It's like, God, I fucking hate this paint color.
Bro, stop. Because story time.
Okay.
Oh, so when was this? 2021. I started babysitting, right?
Okay.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like the the side gig I was doing during COVID. Was that I was babysitting, with an old friend, and the protocol was that we needed to kind of introduce ourselves to
The kids.
the kids.
Yeah.
See if they're comfortable and like, see what the vibe is, and it's also COVID, so all that stuff.
Right.
So this is like all the way in Henderson, in the areas of like, there's like big-ish houses, but they're
Like
not run
old
down. Like,
Henderson?
it looked kind of like barnyardy, like it kind of had that
Okay.
barn like
Okay.
style.
Okay.
So we pull up, okay, and I was like, oh, excited, whatever. It's like, oh my god, it's a side gig, it's under the table.
Yeah.
So
Straight profit.
Yeah. So we were invited in. Obviously,
Right.
We were invited in. Right when I walked in, dude, I was like, bro, something.
Y'all feel that in the air.
Yeah, and I have this thing. It's I don't know. Me and my dad have this thing where he can hear like ghosts. That runs in the family. My grandma can like see.
I have a story.
And so I also like have that, but not as strong. But when it's strong, bro, it's strong.
Yeah.
So I walk in, and I'm like, whoa, something's off in his house. Like, a little bit.
Okay.
But I was like trying to shrug it off. I could feel it. In
Like,
my
it's fine,
back.
it's fine,
I could
it's
feel it in
fine.
my back. I was like, oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
And while I was like, we were talking and everything was fine. Nothing really happened up until we actually started babysitting.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we actually started babysitting, and it was during like nap time. Nap time was like 3 p.m. 2
Love
p.m.
nap time.
And they wake up around 6, and that's sundown. Right?
That's a long nap.
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
hours?
Yeah. These kids be sleeping. I be jealous.
Oh
But
my
I also
God.
be napping, so.
Okay.
So the first night, or the first time, like,
It's like paranormal activity.
bro, so this happened a couple times. Anyways, the very first time was, it was nap time.
Okay.
I was reading my book. It was time to go to sleep. So I also was falling asleep.
Right.
So I think this was like an hour into the nap. I had like sleep paralysis for a little bit, and I was
Ooh.
like, "Fuck!" I was like, "That I know what that's like. Like
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
I know why that happens, because it never really happens until something's there." So I was like, "Fuck!" Like I can't be doing this in front of the kids right now.
Yeah.
So the position was like, I was in the middle because I was reading a book, so they were like beside me. So I
Yeah.
was sandwiched in.
Yeah.
So I wake up a little bit, had my sleep paralysis. I got out of sleep paralysis. I checked, because I usually check with my hands. And then all I saw was like, I was like still a little groggy. All I saw was like a shadow,
Okay.
like from the door was like slightly open, so I saw it like leave.
Okay.
And I was like, ooh. I was like, oh no.
Thank you for leaving.
I was like, oh no. And so I mentioned it to my friend, because she was in the other room. And I was like, bro, like, I don't know if you feel it, but something's here, and I don't want to like mention anything.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, it feels feminine, like it feels like a woman. Like,
Ew.
that's what's crazy. It feels
Ew.
like I don't know why I know that and how I know that, but I just know.
Okay.
It was a woman, and so I was like, yeah, it's a woman. I think with like dark hair, or whatever. Like I just knew it, bro. I just knew it. So, yeah. So, anyways, fast forward to, I think it was like a week later.
Okay.
I brought it up to one of the parents. To the dad.
Right.
I was like, hey,
I'm not telling you how to run your household.
little funny thing I want to
Just in
mention.
case you wanted to move. In case you wanted to break your lease. Or sell
They,
your
no,
house.
they literally own the house. Yeah, they bought the house. So, anyways, so I brought it up, and I was like, hey, what's like, how did you guys, what was the backstory of this house? Like, you know, when you guys bought it, like, what was it, what was
Right.
it?
Yeah.
So, he was like, yeah, he's like, okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'll tell you this. And I was like, okay. And obviously I can't, because you don't know where it's at. But,
Right, yeah.
But, so this is the backstory. He goes, so there was a woman that was living in this house. And I was like,
Go on.
a woman? Okay,
go on.
So the woman that was living in this house, she was a single mom with 2 kids.
Okay.
Okay. And then I guess the kids just didn't like her at all, and she was actually
Okay.
like a very mean mom and all that stuff. And she committed suicide in one of the rooms.
Okay. In one of the rooms.
One of the fucking rooms, bro. He didn't tell me which one, but I was like, I think I know which one.
You should have disclosed this in the application.
So I was like looking at him, I was like, oh my god, I got fucking shivers down my spine right now.
You're like halfway
Yeah.
constipated, just
Yeah, no. And then I forgot her name, but like I looked her up. Bitch,
It was her.
it was a woman with dark hair, bitch. I was screaming in my bedroom. Yo,
Did you go back?
Yeah, I babysat for another couple months.
Why would you do that?
And then for the kids. But the thing is,
Like,
she
the
never
kids need
really,
to come over here. Okay.
She never like did anything.
She's
like,
just there.
She was just there, like present. Right? But you
She's
could
like a
just
wallflower.
feel, she could literally just feel her. But one time I was house sitting, and I didn't sleep over because I knew, like, I was like, I'm gonna have a heart attack if I slept over here.
Yeah.
So I just like would just go feed the cats, watch TV, chill,
And then skirt the
whatever,
fuck
and
out.
get out, right?
Yeah.
One time I was like making food, and TV was on. TV turned off. TV has never turned off ever.
She
Ever.
said, this channel, disgusting.
TV has never turned off ever by itself when I was babysitting the kids, ever. And this was like a couple months in already. And so I heard it shut off while I was in the kitchen, and I was like, look.
Hey.
I literally talked out loud. I was like, look, you don't have to be passive aggressive. If you didn't like what I was watching, you could just fucking tell me. I was like,
beefing with this
we
bitch?
can literally vibe.
Damn, bitch, what do you want to watch?
We can vibe.
Oprah?
Like, I didn't
Fuck.
know. Bro, why are you
Disney
passive?
Plus? That's a thing now.
Right.
Fuck,
You
bitch.
just tell me.
I
Write
like
it-
Discovery Channel.
Bitch,
Damn.
Write it down. Communicate.
We could work this out.
Not me negotiating. Me having a relationship. with this woman. This dead. This is the most action she ever got.
She said,
She's like, you know what?
I've never been so
I have
validated.
been single all of my life and afterlife.
I don't think you need to be in a relationship. I think you're married.
I think Yo,
Dude,
yeah,
that's fucked.
that was crazy. And then she's never like turned off anything ever again. It was so fucking weird.
She's like, I was just
fine.
playing with you. It's
I'm
just a joke.
Seeing how you react.
She's like, God, you can't have any fucking fun in this bitch. Cheers. She's like, can't do anything.
Fucking wild.
Ew, that's
That's
gross.
fucking dude. I told the dad, I was like, dude, I knew it the first day I came here. Like I felt
Ew.
something here, and he was like, okay, just don't tell my wife. Don't. If you're watching this, sorry. But yeah,
Ew.
yeah, and like one of the kids would like wake up sometimes
Uh-huh.
and be like, stop it, I'm sleeping. Like they would literally get up and I turn around and be like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're sleeping. Yeah. Dude. Oh my god. Chill.
Oh, God.
Yeah. We'd literally do shit like that. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Dude.
Bro?
See, no, okay, like,
Petrified.
for me
My heart rate went
specifically, okay, like, I can't, like, okay, I'm scared, so I don't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
I don't acknowledge it. Like,
Yeah,
I will,
you
I
shouldn't.
don't want to. Like,
Yeah.
but there have been times where, like, I could go on a plethora of, like,
ahead.
the spiritual experiences that I've ever had.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, there was one, like, I think I'm clairaudient, too, where I can hear things.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? Like, I can hear conversations that are not actually happening. And I can hear things that are, like, not.
I can tell you right now,
Normal.
that motherfucker's not real.
No! Fucking real!
That motherfucker right there.
That bitch she gets it.
It's not real.
No, swear to God. Like, okay, no, I don't like it. I will
No.
not fucking engage. I don't want to hear it. But there have been times where I will stop in my tracks and I will look and I will turn back.
Yeah.
Because like I can hear it. And but the thing is like it's not conversations. It's like little chatter.
Yeah.
It's yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like when you're trying to get a cat's attention, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not like, hey, how are you doing? It's not that. It's like
I
you're just hearing things, right? And okay, this happened to me. Fucking like last year. I don't remember the time frame, but we
That's
were
fine.
with Patrick's family. Like we were
Yeah.
living at the house, and I remember specifically it was like 6:00 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And I was, you know how like you're kind of awake but you're not awake, and
Yeah, like in that mid stage.
yeah, like I was
yeah,
awake. I
sure.
saw my phone and I was like, okay, it's like 6:00. I have like another 30 minutes. Put my phone down and I'm holding Patrick, like we're cuddling and all this stuff, and
Yeah.
he's knocked out. I can literally hear him snoring.
Yeah.
I can hear his dad, like they were in the next room. His mom, they're sleeping. Renee sleeping. The house still quiet. Everyone is sleeping. Okay.
Ooh.
And I am literally laying there in bed with Patrick, half awake, half not awake,
Right.
whatever. And clear as fucking day. 15 minutes go by, clear as day. All you hear is, hey.
Fuck no.
And I woke up and
Oh.
I shot up. I shot up because I was like, and I thought it was Patrick because I was like, am I dreaming? Like, did he fucking, what the fuck? And I'm holding him.
Yeah. So
And
you couldn't
he's
have
snoring.
Right.
I was taken aback, bitch. I literally was like, excuse me, wake up. And he was,
I am in daycare.
and he looked at me, he's like, he got so mad. He's like, what? But like, it's kind of like, I know my husband's voice. I know his voice.
Yeah.
And whoever said, hey, was not him.
Was it like a man?
It was a man.
Oh.
It was,
Ooh.
but the thing is like, it wasn't someone that I know.
Yeah.
It was just a, hey. like that.
Yeah.
Like it literally like it was, hey,
Oh,
like that.
That is creepy.
Like it was loud. Like it got me, and I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? And I looked at Patrick and I shook him and I was like, wake up. And he goes, what? And I was like, are you awake? And he goes, I am now.
Can you not hear me?
No, literally, he's like, what's wrong? And I was like, nothing. And he goes, okay. And he's like, what time is it? And like, I was like, oh, it's like 6:15, 6:20, whatever. He goes, okay, well, I'm going back to fucking sleep. Like, what do you fucking want, right? And I went back to bed. It happened again.
No
Twice.
way.
But this time, it wasn't like it was a, hey. You know what I mean? Like, whoever it was wanted my attention.
Oh, yeah.
And I literally, I looked up and I said, like, Patrick is still sleeping. And I was like, whoever the fuck you are, leave me alone. I was so mad. I was like, leave me alone. And then it stopped. And that was it. And that was the last time I ever heard it. But, like, it's crazy because, like, I've never heard something like that. Like, I have heard, like, chatter.
Yeah.
I've heard background noises. I've heard things moving. I've heard footsteps. You know, like, I've heard that stuff. But I've never heard someone say, hey.
They literally wanted to tell you something. Like, they wanted to communicate something.
They did. And I was like, first of all, bitch, read the room. I'm sleeping.
I'm asleep. Why the fuck are you, why?
You couldn't have waited.
You could have waited till.
Rude ass bitch, read the room.
You know when the alarm goes off.
Fuck you. You literally see on my phone, I got 8 more minutes, ho. Fuck with me then. Fuck with me then. What do you want? What do you want from me? I'm tired.
Make an appointment.
God.
Jesus.
Text me first. You know? Fuck. But it was scary. It was fucking scary.
Well, at least they like the fact that he
I want to say it was a he because it sounded like a man.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood you and said, okay, I won't bother
like,
you.
sorry, my bad.
Yeah, whoops. Okay,
Fuck, damn, I wanted to say hi.
You're the only person that could hear me.
Literally. And but it scared the shit out of me.
Bro, that literally reminds me of like when I was working and I was doing a patrol outside.
Ew.
Outside, and it was like 10 p.m.
Okay.
I was doing patrol. And I was just walking. And usually I like check the bushes because it's, you know, homeless people.
Right,
all that stuff,
yeah.
Whatever, right? One day I was just walking, minding my business, and I hear, ma'am? Like right in my ear. Like somebody's just go up to you and be like, ma'am? And so I turn around and I'm like, I checked the bush.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nobody's fucking here. I was like, oh man, like what the fuck? I just turned around and I was like, I just went about my day because I was like, I guess like you said, you just hear
it.
Footsteps.
You just don't...
I've heard footsteps, heels. I've heard even children playing.
Ew.
That's
scary,
dude.
Yeah.
Scary, like in the hallways, like.
Fuck no.
Yeah, bro.
I would quit on the spot.
Dude, I just go about my day.
I don't hear you. I'm working, and if I don't work, I'm not gonna have money. Like, no, dude, if I heard that shit, I would be like, she's not home.
Yeah, like,
nobody's
ma'am?
home.
Like, she literally wanted my attention, ma'am.
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that. That's gross.
Yeah.
No, okay, dude. Okay, seriously? Like, all right. So, oh, God, spirituality scares me. The supernatural scares me.
Like, where do they go? They just hang out?
They be chilling.
Hanging out.
They be chilling. But, okay, so this is interesting. I don't know if I ever told you this, but a couple of years ago, one of my aunties on my dad's side passed away.
Yeah.
Right? Like, she had a pacemaker, and she was, like, I don't know if she got sick that affected her pacemaker or something like that, but, like, she fell asleep and never woke up.
Yeah.
So, at least it's peaceful in that sense, right? Yeah. And it really hurt me because I loved her. She was, like, one of my favorite aunts.
Yeah.
And so, when she passed, I was like, I can't believe this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's backstory to this, okay? So we were at Patrick's parents' house having dinner. And at the time, we were living in our apartment. And so my dad's side of the family, they've never met Patrick and his family.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why this is important is because Patrick's parents are Buddhist, and they believe that, like, you have to be invited into a person's home at one point in your life in order to gain access to the home.
Right.
Okay, so, like, they have a santoy and they pray and all this stuff, and, like, there's belief. I don't fully understand it, so I could be butchering it a little bit, but from what I gather, you're not welcome in the home based under their beliefs. Okay, so, like, if they don't know you or they've never invited you, you're not allowed into their sanction, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not going to sit there. I'm not going to say that their belief is not their belief or whatever, but I wasn't raised that way. I'm Catholic.
Yeah.
So I don't get that. I don't understand that practice, right? So I can't attest to that.
Yeah.
But we were at his parents' home. Okay, we were living in our apartment, and we went over to their house weekly to have dinner, right? And so we were having dinner, and like you know the setup, right? So, like, there's the kitchen, and then, like, there's the doorway, and you can see the other living room, and then there's, like, the little living area right there or whatever.
Yeah.
So we had just finished eating, and I had pulled all my dishes, and I got everyone's dishes, and I brought it to the sink.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to wash them because I heard Patrick's mom say, "No, honey, I'm going to do it. Just rinse it." I said, "Okay." So I did.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and they're talking and I'm not even listening and all this stuff. And I'm like, whatever. And I hear something to my left. But to my left is the stove. There ain't nothing there.
Ain't nobody there.
Ain't nobody there. So I kind of was just like, okay. But no one saw. No one saw. They're like in their own world.
Yeah,
you know, it's just me. I was just like, okay. So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And at the time, Zoe and Max were there.
Yeah.
Max was like scrummaging for food, like a little whore he is. But Zoe,
Damn.
Zoe is what got me, bro.
Yeah.
So if you can imagine, I'm sitting here and this is the sink, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know how, like, there's the stove and all this stuff,
Yeah.
and I'm doing all this, and
Yeah.
I look over and I see Zoe, and I said, "Hey, Zozo," you know, and, like, she's looking at me. But you know how, like, you could tell when they're not looking at you, they're looking through you.
Yeah, because they have this, like, look that's, like...
It's kind of like if I were looking at you right now, but I'm looking over there.
Yeah.
Right? She's looking in my direction, but she's not looking at me. She's looking behind me.
Dude.
And I looked at her and I was like, "What are you looking at?" Like, I literally was like, "Zoe, what are you looking at?" Because I was like, there's nothing there.
Like, I'm right here!
Yeah, and I literally, like, I'm talking to her, and Patrick's dad is just like, "Oh, Zoe, what are you looking at?" Like, you know?
Yeah.
And out of fucking nowhere, bro, she fucking growled at me. And she has never in her life done that. No, she has, but when she doesn't know you.
Yeah.
And I've been in this family at this point for 5 years, 6 years, right? So, like, her doing that to me was very uncharacteristic to the point where everybody stopped and they were like, "What the fuck was that?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Zoe, what's wrong?" And she wouldn't stop. And she started barking at me. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "I'm kind of offended right now. What are you doing? Why? You know?" And Patrick's dad goes, "Maybe someone's here." And I was like, "Okay, don't say that. Please don't. Please shut the fuck up." You know, I'm
Confirmed
like,
it.
I'm practically in tears at this point. And I
it.
literally told him, and I was like, "Okay, well, whoever is here is not invited because homegirl's, she's not liking this." And he goes, "Maybe it's grandma." And I was like, "If that was grandma, she would not be acting like that." And I was just like, somebody's here. And I was like, whoever it is, I think they're behind me, but I'm not going to say that. Right? And then she kind of, like, she left, but then she went in the other room.
Zoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, I think she followed it, and then she just came back, and she was fine. Okay? Like, she literally, like... She left. Like, whatever it was, it left. Okay? Then I had, like, just right now, I have chills. And I told Patrick...
Oh my God, you do?
I do have chills. Yeah. And I told Patrick, I was like, I texted him and I was like, I don't feel good. I want to go home.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. He's like, we'll leave in like 5 minutes. I said, okay, cool. Like, just tell your parents that you want to go. Like, I didn't like that and I want to go. And he's like, okay. So he does. Like, he tells his mom and dad, like, okay, we're going to go. Like, I got to work tomorrow or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I'm tired. So then I told Patrick, I was like, I don't feel good about that. And I was like, I don't know what that was, but she's never growled at me like that. And I didn't want to tell his parents, but I was like, she wasn't looking at me. She was in my direction, but she wasn't looking at me. She was looking at something behind me. And I was like, and I don't know what the fuck it was.
That's
right. Okay. So then we get home. Okay. By this point, it's kind of blown over. It's still a little rattled, you know, but like it's out of sight, out of mind. My mom calls. And she was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm at home. I just got home from Patrick's parents' house. Like, what are you doing? And she's like, hey, so I need you to call your dad. And I was like, what's wrong? And she was like, your auntie passed away.
holy shit.
Like, she passed like a couple hours ago. And they just kind of found her. And I was like, excuse me? And she was like, yeah, like she went down for a nap and she never woke up. And so they just found her like a couple of hours ago. And your dad's like a wreck. I need you to call him. And I was just like, okay. Yeah. And so I like immediately started crying because I was like, oh my God, she fucking found me. She literally went to me.
Yeah.
Like she probably made her rounds, you know?
Yeah.
But like she found me because it wasn't somebody in Patrick's family because Zoe would not have reacted that way to a familiar face.
Yeah.
And that growl, that nasty growl is the same growl she gives to people she doesn't know. She's never met, she's never seen, she's unsafe, right? And I freaked the fuck out. And so I called my dad and like he's a wreck, you know, like he grew up with her and he's like telling me all these things and he's like, yeah, like they don't know what it was. They just think that she was sick or like maybe she had like an underlying sickness that triggered her pacemaker or whatever. And so she passed. She passed peacefully, but she passed. And I was just like, what the fuck, dude? And so I didn't tell my mom until like maybe a week after, just so I could kind of like gather my thoughts, like what actually
and
fucking
had
happened.
everybody kind of just take time to do what they need to do.
And I told her and she was like, that's very interesting because they always find you. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, your family always finds you. And I'm like, I don't get it. What are you saying? But the reason why I have PTSD with cats is because when I was younger, my grandpa passed. Yeah. And we were in Phoenix. Yeah. And we were visiting like family or whatever. Yeah. And like I was with my grandma at like somebody's apartment. I don't know. I was with all the kids. Yeah. And the day that my grandpa passed, I was with my grandma and we were at this person's apartment and she literally left the apartment to go throw the trash. And it's an apartment. So like it's right there. Yeah, yeah. And she said that walking there she saw a cat in the walkway. Okay. But she said it was kind of weird because it was just like sitting there. Mm-hmm. And she was like, my grandma Fitu is very spiritual. And so she was just like, huh. Okay, you're somebody. I don't know who you are, but you're somebody. And whatever your business is, go away. Because she doesn't know, right? Yeah. She's just like, you need to go. Yeah. She comes back. 10 minutes later, she hears a knock on the door. She opens the door. Nobody's there. Bro. And so then she goes, oh my God, like maybe they got in the wrong apartment. It happens, right? It happens.
Is this upstairs?
No, it's downstairs.
Okay, so it'd be quick out.
It would be quick out, right? Yeah, like, she's just like, oh, okay, like, whatever. It's an apartment. This shit happens all the time. Whatever. 10 minutes later, happens again.
Dude.
And no. She opens it again. There's nobody there. She walks out, because at this point, she's like, who the fuck is fucking with me? And then she sees from the corner of her eye the black cat staring straight at her.
And it's a black cat?
And it's a black cat.
I'm not saying the bad luck thing, but I think they're like a medium.
They are. And like it's staring at her. Like she can see it. She can see it. Yeah. And so she goes, okay, you have my attention. What are you here for? What do you want? What?
Yeah.
What? Tell me. What do you want?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Yeah. Why are you trying to?
What do you need?
Yeah.
What can I do to help you? You know?
At that point,
Your business is not here. What do you need? Right?
Yeah.
Then the cat walks away. And she's like, okay, goodbye. Be on your way. An hour later, my mom gets a call from my Auntie Christine, and she's hysterical. She's crying, and she's like, Dad had a stroke, and he didn't make it. He just passed. And my grandma freaked the fuck out because she was like, Cheryl, your dad found Alexis. And she was like, what are you talking about? And she told her, and she was like,
Bro?
she was like, it is clear as day. They knocked, and she was like, he knocked, and he wanted to see her, and he's like, I wouldn't,
Bro?
and he was like, she's like, I wouldn't let him see her because I didn't know.
Yeah, of
you
course.
know? But she was like, he tried to look for her, and I was like, yeah.
How old were you?
Oh, dude, my grandpa passed like 2000. My brothers were born 2003, 2002.
2002. Oh, so you were young.
I was young. I was like fucking 8, 9.
That. You,
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's kind of scary, but also that's
It's
very
terrifying.
interesting.
Yeah. And like I don't acknowledge
understand
it.
that, though.
I don't want to acknowledge it cuz it scares me. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to open that part because I feel like I've already had it that it would come in and I can't stop it.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want that. And it scares
but
me.
But it hasn't happened.
No. The last time that it happened was with Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. And like I freak the fuck out because like whenever Max like kind of like perches up,
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you hear?
I hate it.
Yeah.
My dogs do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
They'll like, I just be sitting, and then they'll look in the kitchen, and this is like usually all the time.
Yeah.
Like now, and I think we do have something in the house, but I don't really feel it like energetically that much. But they literally look in the kitchen, and then they'll stare, both of them, and then just bark. They'll just bark like a motherfucker. I'm like, bro,
I'm scared.
if you're here to chill,
You can chill.
you can chill.
Otherwise,
But
get
shut my dogs up.
do what you need to do, but you're pissing the dogs off.
I think that's the only way I can ever get over that fear is to literally talk,
Confront it.
confront it, and then be like, dude,
Like you're ruining the vibes.
you're literally ruining the vibes. If you want to watch the movie, just watch the fucking movie.
It's a good movie.
If you're here, I don't even care who you are, family or not.
Shut up.
Shut up, and you're bothering me.
I like this movie. I paid for it.
Has anybody come into like your dreams though? That I think that part would yeah.
No. Yes and no. Like, I don't have dreams to the point where it's like signs or messages. The only person that's ever come to my dream is like my grandpa.
Yeah.
And it's weird because
What do you mean?
like I see my grandpa, but like I don't know that it's him. I can't see his face. Like my
Is it one of
dream-
those like blurred?
No, it's kind of like background people. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing something and I think it's him, but I can't tell.
Yeah,
Like there's no real definition to his face.
You're not paying attention.
Yeah. And so like I've seen him and I
Yeah.
feel that it's him, but I can't determine that it's him. And so a lot of the times like when I have those dreams, it's usually surrounded it usually takes place at a home.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks like the house that like I grew up in. But I
mean,
can't
dreams do that though.
Yeah.
They, like warp your memory
yeah, they
a little
warp
bit.
your imagination. And like I've seen him, but it's crazy because like I'll be pregnant. And Patrick is there, and I can see Patrick's face. I know it's him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be pregnant, or he'll be holding our daughter, or I'll be pregnant and he's holding our daughter, and like it's a party, and I can see my grandpa. You know what I
Is
mean?
gonna be a daughter?
I would hope so. I don't know, but you know, it's stuff like that where it's like it's good, lighthearted dreams.
Yeah.
And like I'll wake up and I'll cry because I'm like, God, I haven't seen my grandma in how long?
And he visited.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
He's like, yeah.
See, energetically, they can
They can feel
visit-
you.
You can fucking visit your dream.
Yeah, it's
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. How does that fucking work? Like, how does that work?
They
I think I'm
chillin'.
more like a. I want to know how and why it works.
Yeah, to understand
Like,
it.
to understand it, because
Yeah.
then I won't be as scared.
Yeah.
If I know how it works.
Yeah. Because if you're just operating in the dark, I'm scared.
Bro,
Scared. No, okay.
That's why
so
sleep paralysis. I hate it.
I've never had that,
Dude,
thankfully.
Yeah, no. That's
But-
when I know.
I will say that sometimes like at night when I'm like awake
Yeah.
and I'm not supposed to be awake. You know how like when you're awake and things are just moving?
What do you mean by things?
Oh. Like
Wait.
it's just me, okay.
Wait,
No,
like-
okay, so like for example, like if I'm sleeping right here and this is my bed and I wake up, I can see like oh god, it's gonna sound bad. I can see like the cabinets opening, or I can see like a figure, or
I
whatever.
see figures. I don't see things moving though.
Okay, to me
Yeah,
it's like the
yeah,
Willy
that's-
Wonka
okay.
factory where it's like all moving,
Oh,
like
okay.
Matilda and shit.
Okay.
It's like that for me.
Wow, that's okay. Go ahead.
That's why I don't like waking up.
like waking up. I don't like going outside.
I don't like waking up at night. It scares me.
Oh no. That.
If I'm awake, I'm like, no, I'm not. Go sleep.
can't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, and the thing that scares the fuck out of me is that Patrick sleeps, like he talks in his sleep. No, dude, bitch, the first fucking time it happened,
Better
it
shut the fuck
scared the shit out of me, dude. It was like we had just started dating. I think we were like 2 fucking months in. Like we were fresh, okay?
Yeah.
And like we were sleeping in his tiny little full-size mattress, and I'm pressed up against the wall, and he is going through finals, right? And he told me, he's like, I'm very stressed out about finals. And he was like, I want to spend time with you, but like, you can be here, but like, I can't have you distract me. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever, I get it.
Fair.
Period. Right. And I remember one time he was sleeping, knocked the fuck out. And it was like 2:00 in the morning. And like back then, like we worked swing, so like I couldn't sleep.
Yeah,
right?
I know what you mean.
And he was sleeping, and then he's like, no fucking way, that's 72. And I'm like, me, are you sure? Yes, it is. I think it's 72. I think it's 72. I don't think it's, are you okay? Is it multiple choice?
I'll do it for you.
I'm not very good at math, but I can help you.
Yes, it is.
Yo,
No, that loud? That loud?
He's still like that to this day, girl. Once a week, he be talking to himself. I'm like, you chopping it up with yourself. Wait, you having such a good conversation. And you know what really pisses me off? He be having dreams, and he's like, and I'm like, what bitch are you laughing with?
Who the fuck is making that
Who
joke?
the fuck are you laughing with?
Who are you cheating on me?
She's not that funny.
she sounds hideous. She's
Literally, he'll just be sleeping and he'll be like talking, and then he'll be like, I'm like,
you sound flirty. That sounds flirty. Who's the ghost bitch?
Fuck you.
Remember this day. Remember.
Bitch.
Wait till you wake up.
We're gonna fight about this.
You-
I'm
you-
docking
you
this
close,
in my head.
You close your eyes, you're like, I'll meet you there. I'll see
This
I'll give you something to laugh about.
Just
Give you some-
Inception. So like it's like funny to me, and like, but it's not funny because like when I wake up and then I hear him laughing, I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Dude, dude, dreams are no joke. Dreams are no joke. I'm not gonna get into that.
I
I'm
hate
not gonna
dreams.
Get into that.
It scares
No.
the fuck out of me, dude.
I don't know if you. Should I tell the story? I don't know.
Just
I have
say
time.
it.
Okay.
Do it. It's scary.
I don't know if you remember this though, because I know I've told you this before. So this was back when we were still working together,
Okay.
and like, there was this one dream, and I still remember to this day. It was fucking vivid ass dream. And I remember I was in California. Like in the dream, I was in California. Okay. And I was basically in the middle of not the middle of the road, but the sidewalk of like Santa Monica. Dude, that's so fucking detailed.
Okay.
Yeah. And all I
Not
saw.
you dreaming on vacation.
I'm going on vacation in my dreams. And then so I saw this red truck that was on fire.
Okay, I've never heard this.
Okay. I told you this I think it was
Are you sure it was me?
It was you.
Okay.
We were getting sandwiches. I told you this during lunchtime. I remember. Anyways, I remember.
Jog it. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, it was and the dream was a red truck that was on fire.
Okay.
And then in my head, I was like, I'm panicking, right?
Right.
Panic. And then like there's like cops everywhere, and they're like, yeah, there's these kids that passed away. They didn't make it. Dead on scene. The next day, there was a news article that came out that said there was this truck that was on fire, and people were like, yeah, these kids didn't make it out. I will try and look for it. It was years ago. I was like, nobody's gonna fucking believe me if I tell somebody, yeah, dude, I was freaking out. I was literally freaking out. It was like it was in the daily. It was in the Daily Mail. I think Snapchat. So I saw it on there, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Because it was like I was there in the dream, and I was looking at it. Oh God, dude. And I think like a couple of years later, I try to revisit that. I try to look for it, but I don't know if I can find it. I'll try and find it, but yeah. I don't know if it was Santa Monica,
but it was something.
But it was in California, and like it was on the street. It was fucking
Ew,
crazy.
That is so scary.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
No, I was like, my third eye.
Hello, turn this
off.
off.
Turn it off. I want it off.
This is not good for
I am
men.
not Raven.
Not you.
But dude, so scary.
That's terrifying.
It was so scary. Oh.
Ew.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's my story. And that's that. Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I don't like that. No, but I have dreams like that too. Not to that degree.
Yeah, that was intense.
No, but like I have dreams where like I'll dream that this happened. Or like I'll dream like it's like deja vu, but like not deja vu.
No.
You know, like like deja vu is like when you're awake and it's happening and you're like, oh, this is deja vu.
Yeah.
No, I have dreams and then they fucking happen. It's like premonitions.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And on a couple of different occasions, like it's weird because like, for example, like it's so fucking weird. Okay. But I've had dreams of me being in this kitchen and I haven't even been in this kitchen yet. I'm like, oh.
Yo?
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. And the other thing is that, like, my mind is so imaginative, right?
Yeah.
So, a little bit of you already know this, but, like, when Patrick's mom was sick, I, for the fucking life of me, could not picture my wedding. I could not picture my wedding.
See? That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
I couldn't do
yeah,
like,
I believe that.
I couldn't fucking do it. And it scared the shit out of me. Because I was
tried.
like, am I not getting married to this man? Like, what
Right.
the fuck? I was like so fucking mad because I was like, I can't picture it. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I want, but it's not sticking.
Yeah.
And it didn't stick because it didn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
Like, we got married and like, I love the way that we did it, but like.
So cute.
But, you know, like.
It wasn't
there.
the big, the one that you wanted. Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, I picked out the dress and everything, but I fucking looked at myself in that fucking dress, and I was like, I don't see myself wearing this.
Yo, that's crazy.
And
I mean, scary, like you said, scary.
Yeah, and like it's crazy because like when we were house shopping, right, I was looking at these houses, and I told Patrick, I was like, I can't picture this house.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I'm telling you right fucking now, there's something wrong with this house. I can't tell you why. But it's not this house.
And that you should just go off on that.
Yeah. And you know what's
Always
crazy?
go off on that.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? So the one house that he really liked, and I told him, I don't really like it.
Yeah.
But it fits my needs.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. I'm just letting you know I don't like
Yeah.
it, right? And he's just like, and I was trying to like tell myself to love it, but it just felt so off, and I couldn't find myself to be in love with it, and I couldn't picture myself waking up doing all this shit. Like, it wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
During our inspections, we found out that it had mold.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
You did tell me that.
And I told Patrick, I was like, I knew it.
I
knew it. And you know what's crazy? My body knew it too, because my asthma immediately reacted.
You would not want to wake up in a place where you.
And I was like, I can't breathe.
I'm gonna die.
I'm dying. But when we came here to this house, I told him, I was like, this is it. And he was like, how do you know? And I was like, I just know. This is it. And he's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I can picture this.
Yeah.
I wake up here. And he was just like, what the fuck?
And the fact that you already imagined yourself in this kitchen.
It's weird.
Yo. Back to manifestation again.
It's manifestation, spirituality. It's all tied in.
It's all tied in.
But it's crazy, you know, because even with like friends, like I can't even picture, like when I picture, like it's so weird, right? Because like I picture myself pregnant,
Yeah.
right? And I know who is around me. I know, like in my head, I already see my baby shower.
Crew. Yeah.
But it's not like me actually planning it. I can literally see it playing
Happening.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's already happened.
It's already happened.
See, it's the idea of it's already mine.
Yeah.
I'm just going and getting it.
Yes.
Like it's like a pickup order.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, it's already mine.
It's already mine. Like, it's already
already know
mine.
it's
And
mine.
it's just weird because, like, when we were trying to get married and we were trying to, like, have this big wedding and all this stuff, I just told him, I was like, I can't picture it. I know what I want. I just can't fucking picture it.
You wanted it pretty.
I wanted it badly.
Bad. Yeah.
You know, and I just told him, I was like, I'm sorry, but I can't picture myself walking down the aisle to you because it's not going to happen. And he looked at me, he's like, what the fuck are you trying to say? We ain't getting married? And I'm like, no, I'm not saying that. I look at my future. I see you.
Yeah.
You're my husband. You are going to be the father
wedding?
of my children. But there's no wedding. I just know it.
Yeah.
And when it didn't happen, I told him, I was like, I fucking told you. My intuition was right. It was never in the cards for us.
Yeah.
Because I can picture my life. I can picture what I am doing.
Yeah.
Because it's already fucking happened.
Yeah, it already happened. I'm just doing it.
Yeah. And he's just like, I don't fucking get it, bro.
I'm fucking lost, dude.
No, and it's so funny.
And that's fine.
I'll literally tell him, I'm like, I know I'm going to sound hippy dippy. I know I'm going to sound out of this world.
That's okay.
And to the point where he's just like, no, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't need to, but I know that I can trust you.
Right. Because obviously, look what we have now.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's crazy? So when he applied for his current position,
You told me about this.
I told him, I was like, this is yours. And he's like, you don't know that. And I said, no, I do. I do.
Numerology.
In my numerology, like it's all coming. It's yours. And I was like, I'm not trying to hype you up. I'm not trying to do all this shit. I'll keep it to myself, but it's yours. It's yours. And he's just like, don't fucking say that to me. And I said, okay, fine. Call me when they offer you. And what do? They fucking offered him. And I told him, I was like, I already pictured it. It was already in your cards. The numerology said it. There were signs. I was like, it was yours. It was written in the stars for you.
Should do tarot.
I don't want to because I'm scared.
That is, I guess, like a medium thing, though.
Yeah.
You're already strong as it is.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't because, like, the problem with me is that I love it. Yeah, like, I love it. Like, I love the spirituality, but, like, I know myself, and I know that I look too hard into it. You know what I mean? And, like, it drains me.
Oh, yeah, that's going to consume you in your everyday life. Because that's all it's going to... That's what you're... It's going to revolve around.
Correct. And I don't want to do that. Like, I would rather be not aloof, but aloof to the point where the spirits and the universe is guiding me.
I mean, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, it is, you know, and like I like to know that I'm following the signs and I'm following something, but I don't want to be told.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's going to fuck with me.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Like if I do the cards and it tells me exactly what I need to know.
You're going to get obsessed with it.
I'm going to get mad. I'm going to be like, I knew it.
It's like then you're gonna be like trying to change fate.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Yeah,
You're
you
changing
don't wanna
fate. You're
change
changing
fate.
all this stuff. And you know, I got a tarot reading one time. Not that time.
Oh,
not
okay. I
with
was
you.
gonna say, I was like, that was no, because there was
There was
one
two.
time- yeah,
There was
because
RJ's birthday.
and then the other one that we went and we couldn't do it because
Correct.
Yeah.
Not that one. It was the RJ one.
that was crazy.
That bitch read me like
That
a book.
And she just started.
She literally was
That
just
was
like
reading off the fucking.
She's reading off the manual. She's like,
She's
okay,
like,
this is
I'm a
what the cards
novice.
are telling me. And I'm like, oh, the cards are right.
Well, the cards are fucking right.
The cards are so right.
Yo, that was crazy.
And I was
That
like,
was crazy.
I was like, is this
accurate.
bitch real right now? No, and then
Like, let me see that book.
No, literally everybody was like, no, because
We were screaming.
We were screaming because it literally. She didn't even fucking know me, dude. She
No.
met me that night, and
Who was
like, RJ's best friend.
Oh, okay.
She didn't
Oh,
even
yeah,
know
she
me.
did.
She didn't know a single thing about me. And she was like, "Who wants to do a tarot?" And I was like, "Oh, me!" Like, cause it's fun.
It's fun,
right?
Gonna keep it light.
I wanna know. Oh my god! What did he do? He jumped off the couch.
Dude, you have old man legs. What are you doing? Oh, you whisper. You think you're parkour? Dude, parkour.
I mean, he seems fine.
Don't do that again.
Dude.
Oh my god, crazy motherfucker. Anyways, okay.
Yeah.
But so, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. I just saw my
Oh,
dog
we just
jump to his death.
Dude, what the fuck?
He said, "Don't." I was like, "Oh my god."
I thought he was on the cooler. No, you were talking about how she's never met you and it was super accurate. And
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And so it was crazy because everyone around me who knew me knew that that was what I was feeling, and that's like the drawback that I had.
Yeah.
And at the time, I had like commitment issues, and not in a sense where it was like I don't want to be tied down. It was, do I want to be tied down to this?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I loved Patrick, but I didn't like
At the time.
at the time what was happening.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was like, if I marry this guy, this is going to be my life. And is this what I want? You know what I mean? And like, not in a derogatory way. Like, his family is amazing. But it was, at the time, it was, I serve my family. You know? And
There's no
I don't serve
individuality.
myself. There's, you know, like, I am in alignment with them. And I never really felt that because my family doesn't operate that way.
Yeah.
You know? And when she said it, I was like, oh, this shit's real.
Like,
This shit's
it was
real.
real. And then it happened again when you.
Yeah. And I was like,
I'm surprised you didn't cry.
I did cry in the
did
fucking
cry?
in the second
The
one.
second one, you
I
did
was
cry.
crying.
I know. I
No, the
remember
first
that.
time we were all drunk, girl.
Yeah. We
were drunk.
Yeah. So
And I
did-
was like, what?
Wow. Ah!
Literally. I wasn't even aware, but like she was hitting shit that she didn't even fucking know me.
Yeah.
And I was like, and she said, I do this for fun. Like
Yeah,
she doesn't even
I'm
practice
just starting
it.
out. I just got it was new cards.
Yeah. We
She
literally
just got,
opened them.
She literally just got them.
Yeah. She literally had the box
Yeah.
brand new, never
Yeah.
opened.
Yeah.
And
And
she
she's
said, okay,
over
put your
here.
hand on it and choose a deck. And I was like,
yeah.
this is pretty. And I did. And they came out exactly, and it literally told the exact fucking story.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Bro,
my
that was
spirit team is
crazy.
here, and they're listening.
Uh,
Oh, chills.
chills.
I hate that shit.
I think it's so cool.
I think it's cool too,
think
but
it's
it's
so
like,
cool.
it's scary.
Yeah.
It's really.
so I don't fuck with like Ouija boards and shit like
Fuck
that.
no.
Fuck no, dude.
Oh, if you
Hell,
did, we're
I've
done.
seen enough. I've seen enough
This
movies.
life is already hard. We don't need that.
I don't need to talk to you.
I've seen Jumanji.
Yep.
You don't fuck with the boss.
Jumanji.
Yeah, it's the same concept. You open the fucking game and it's fucked. What? It's true.
That's a very depiction. You open
She
it up
said,
and you're fucked.
She said Jumanji.
I was agreeing with you up until. I was agreeing with you up until. Oh.
That was good. That was good.
good.
She said Jumanji. Jumanji. Bitch, huh? Oh, that was good.
But anyways, that was a good episode.
Oh,
Try to
God.
keep it less than 2 hours.
That was pretty good. I liked that episode. I thought it was really good. Oh, God.
God, chills.
So, are you going to divorce your wife or what?
Bro, I'm gonna have to break it to her.
You're going to have to.
I think this is why I'm still single. I think so.
You better call her up.
I'm about to. I can't.
Hey. Get the Ouija.
Hey.
Hey.
It's not you, it's me.
Alexa, play Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Me with the Ouija board.
Do you hear that?
Do you know this?
Do you hear that?
We're done. We are done.
We need to break up.
We're done.
I'm scared.
I'm scared of my wife.
Oh, shit. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Thanks, guys.
Well,
See
thanks
you
for
guys in the
tuning
next one.
in to our ghostly stories. Ooh.
Scary.
All right, well, we'll catch you in the next one.
See you next time. Peace.
Ew.